Hey everyone, and welcome to the first episode of Text-Free Driving TV. My name is Robert Edgin, and I'm one of the folks here at Texting Thumb Bands, where we're out to make the roads safer for all of us by stopping texting and driving. So Text-Free Driving TV is something brand new that we are just launching. TFD TV, as I'm hoping to call it. We already communicate with a lot of people through Facebook and blogs and organizations that we're involved in, but we were looking for a new way to share resources and strategies and ideas and stories and facts and figures and things that are going on behind the scenes of the text-free driving movement, and this seemed like a really great way to do that. So we hope you enjoy it, and we hope you'll stick around for future episodes. So a lot of people ask us, who are you Texting Thumb Bands folks? Where did you come from? Why did you get involved? So I thought I'd give you our quick history and background on who we are and why we got involved. You see, we are a family-run organization, and we never really thought much about texting and driving until a little over a year ago when my daughter Taylor turned 15 and she got her permit. She wanted to learn to drive, and I wanted to teach her. But right after that happened, a couple of bad things took place. A few of her friends were in some pretty serious car accidents that were the result of distracted driving. They were 100% preventable, and it really opened up our eyes in my family. We started to investigate, and we found out that 80% of all accidents are caused by distracted driving. Texting is the #1 form of distraction, and teens have the highest distracted driving crash rate of all drivers. So being a father of a newly permitted driver who's wanting to get out there on the road, this was kind of scary to me. So my wife and I decided we were going to get involved, and we were going to do something to have an effect and make an impact on my daughter's attitudes and behavior towards distracted driving and texting and driving, but not only hers, but also on her friends and everyone in her school, anyone that she might ride with, because statistically, passengers are far more likely to be injured and killed in a texting and driving auto accident than the driver is. So we had 500 texting kills thumb bands made, just enough to pass out to my daughter and her friends and the people in her school. But something amazing happened. It really started to grow and catch on, and before we knew it, we were caught up in this national movement where we were helping high schools all across the country and organizations like the National Organizations for Youth Safety and hospitals and universities and sheriff's departments educate teens and drivers in their communities about the dangers of texting and driving. So that was really a very neat experience for us, and we met a lot of wonderful people along that path who shared stories of us about losing their husbands and wives and children and brothers and sisters and classmates, and it was heartbreaking to us. So we launched the Million Pledge mission, where our goal is to stop 1 million drivers from texting and driving and make the roads a safer place for all of us. Now, we started getting everyone we could to sign our text-free driving pledge, and we launched millionpledgemission.com as a great place for people to do that online. Our ultimate goal is to get 999,999 pledges signed, and then go on the Ellen DeGeneres show and have her sign the 1 millionth pledge, because we know that would be a great way to really spread the word throughout the entire country and get a lot of people involved. So what can you do? How can you help? First off, if you've not yet signed the text-free driving pledge, please do so right now. Go to millionpledgemission.com, sign the pledge, commit to being a text-free driver, stick to it, and then tell your family and your friends and your coworkers and your classmates all to do the same. Put on a texting thumb band, get a bumper sticker, do something that shows everyone around you you support text-free driving and you encourage them to do the same. So let's talk about texting and driving, a couple of statistics that maybe you don't know. First off, texting and driving makes you 23 times more likely to have a car accident. It's the #1 form of distraction that there is, and it killed enough people last year to fill 9 jumbo jets, and it injured hundreds of thousands more. Car and Driver magazine, did a research study where they tested drunk driving versus texting and driving, and they actually found that texting drivers performed worse than drunk drivers. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't want to be out on the roads with people driving worse than drunk drivers, and we don't have to be. We can all work together to make the road safer for all of us. You never know, the life that you saved, it could be your own, or the life of a friend or a family member or somebody that you love. So here's the deal. From now on, every Tuesday, we'll be launching a new webisode of Text-Free Driving TV. We'll also be putting more blogs out there on a consistent basis so we can get more resources to you. But we'd love to hear from you as well. Share your thoughts with us. Give us your feedback. Send us your questions and your stories. And give us your ideas on ways to make the road safer for all of us and text-free for all of us. If you've not joined us on Facebook yet, please do. It's facebook.com/text-free-driver. And until next week, be safe, drive safe, and thanks for being a text-free driver.